and the last video that I'll be filming from my apartment here in Dublin. So if you've been watching for a while, you might know that I have just finished my master's a couple of weeks ago. And I'm moving out of Dublin. I'm moving back to Amsterdam to do my PhD there. So I am currently surrounded by boxes and everything in the apartment is pretty much packed up. I'm leaving in exactly 6 days. So we're going to Austria for the Ironman and then just sending everything already to Amsterdam and then flying back from Austria to Amsterdam to already move there. I feel like even though we never really planned on staying here longer than this 1 year of doing your master's, it feels quite strange that it's already been a whole year because I feel like we just moved in here like a couple weeks ago and are already moving out, and somehow we've accumulated so much stuff. We have like so many boxes of just stuff that we need to now send to Amsterdam. I'm really excited to be moving back to Amsterdam and starting my new job somewhere at the end of September. I am still trying to get documents from UCD so I can officially be registered and start my PhD in Amsterdam. But yeah, it's gonna take a couple more weeks, so I just have some time to settle in and also go on a little trip there. I'm also curious to see how it's gonna go because with the masters here, there was a lot less of like assignments and uni work and more of like bigger projects, either individual projects or group projects that we could work in basically on our own time, and we can just work on whatever our interests are, like internships and yeah, bigger projects with developing applications of basically AI for medicine. So clearly I had a lot more of like time freedom, so I could do my training in the middle of the day, and I didn't really have that many classes to go to in person. But obviously that's not gonna look the same in Amsterdam. So I've gotten up to around 15 hours a week of training, and then obviously doing all the recovery and getting enough sleep. And yeah, I'm just excited to see how it's gonna work out in my new job. I've also made some changes in terms of training. I'm going to talk a bit more about later on. Since the whole time here, I was basically running with the UCD University group, and then I was doing all the swimming and all the cycling and all the strength work by myself. And that was really the first time that I started training with like a group, but for the swimming part and the cycling part, I didn't really have anyone to train with or structure my training. So I just treated it more like cross training. But I'm planning on starting proper triathlon training this winter, and then doing a bit more triathlon races next season. So yeah, I'm gonna talk more about that in the coming months. And yeah, even though we never really intended on staying here longer than this 1 year to just do our masters, we've accumulated a couple of routines and places that we like to go and things that we like to do around Dublin. So now that we only have really 5 days to go, we have a couple of things that we still want to do before we leave. So one of them is that we want to go to the sauna in Bray by the sea, and we're gonna do that today. So yeah, the plan is I'm just gonna do my run and do my gym, then I have one more meeting, and then we're gonna head to Bray. The weather's quite good. It's not really rained today yet, but it's been raining the last past 2 weeks, which is kind of sad because I had these 2 weeks of not really doing any uni work, and I thought we'd be able to go on like more trips around Dublin and Ireland, but the weather's been quite horrible. But it's looking better today, and I think it's gonna be a bit better for the weekend. So I'm just gonna go on my run, and hopefully it doesn't change until then. Just doing my 1 hour easy run. It's very cold actually. I had to go back and put the shirt back on. It says it's 12 degrees, but it feels very cold, so I don't know. But yeah, like I said, the weather's not been great this week in general. It feels kind of weird because I've done this loop like hundreds of times, it feels like, and I only have like a couple of runs left in Dublin. And even though the weather is really horrible most of the time, it's quite nice running. There's some hills, which, well, in Amsterdam, the biggest hill that you climb is like when you go over the bridge. But yeah, definitely not gonna miss running in this wind, especially right next to the sea. It's always like really windy. My legs have been feeling really sore the last like week or two, and I've already started reducing my volume last week, and I'm gonna taper fully next week, so hopefully that helps for the Ironman. And I'm also really excited to go to sauna. Maybe that will help for recovery. It's actually so cold in here. I thought I was gonna get warmed up after like a couple minutes, but it's almost been 30 minutes in and it's not really getting any better. Like people around are fully wearing winter jackets, but also like it's August, so I'm not really willing to wear a jacket in the middle of summer. And also they've been packed somewhere at the bottom of my boxes, so I can't really access them right now anyways. I also have no idea what the weather's gonna be like in Zell. I haven't really even checked the forecast, but I mean it is in the mountains, so I don't know how much checking the forecast really means there. It can just change from day to day. As much as people like to complain about the hot weather, I feel like I'd rather hot weather than like wind and rain, especially for the bike. Like, I'm genuinely so scared of cycling in the rain because I just feel like I'm gonna slip, especially since it's in the mountains and it goes like really steep downhill. But yeah, I mean, I have no idea, so we're just gonna have to see what it is and what we have to deal with on the day. The last 2 Ironmans I did in Switzerland and then Germany, it was really cold in the morning. It was really rainy and windy. In Germany, the sun actually came out for the run. In Switzerland, it was just horrible the whole day. So yeah, hopefully this time's better. 1 hour easy done run, just over 11 kilometers. So I'm just gonna go change quickly and head to the gym. I just finished my group meeting because even though I already submitted my thesis and my final project presentation, I still have to submit 1 more report left for my master's. So we just got that sorted. So that's gonna be done in a couple of days, and I just made my lunch. It is not great, but that's pretty much all I have at home at the moment because we're moving in a couple of days, so the fridge is pretty much empty. So the plan is I'm gonna eat my lunch and then I just need to finish a couple things for my report, and then I think we're gonna go on a train and get to Bray. We have made it to Bray. It is already almost 4 o'clock because I took a bit long with my assignment. But we're just on our way to the sauna. And yeah, the weather's really nice. The sun is out now. We used to come here a lot in the winter, but I don't think we've been here when the weather was not like completely freezing and cold. So hopefully the ice tub is gonna be better because I struggle in the ice tub so much when it's like windy and rainy outside. Out of the sauna and we're going to train to get back home. It was really nice. My legs definitely feel better now, but it was trying to attack me. It just sat on my finger. Anyways, but yeah, I did almost faint after the first cold plunge. So we did 15 minutes sauna and then 3 minutes cold plunge and then 15 minutes sauna and then the cold plunge again. For me, the sauna always feels fine, but then the cold plunge made me so dizzy, so I just had to sit down for a bit, but then I got better, so I was able to do everything. And then we also went to the jacuzzi and the weather was really nice. It looks like it's about to rain, so I think the timing was quite perfect. And yeah, so we're just going home now. Gonna have to cook dinner and then that's it for today. Good morning, it's Saturday morning. I'm just getting ready for my bike ride. I have my 2 carb mix bottles and this gel because I'm running a bit low on gels and saving some for the Ironman. But yeah, the weather's really sunny. Doesn't seem to be windy, so perfect weather for my last ever bike ride in Dublin. After that, I need to pack it into my new bike bag before sending it to Zell for the Ironman. So yeah, the plan for today is easy 2 hours, maybe a little bit over 2 hours, 70-kilometer loop, and then very short 20-minute run afterwards. And then that's like sort of the last prep session before the Ironman, and then next week is mainly shorter runs. Some short bike rides, but I can do those indoors. So yeah, I'm just gonna get ready. Session. My legs are feeling quite good and just trying to keep the heart rate easy both on the bike and on the run. The bike was kind of annoying in the beginning. There was so much traffic here for some reason today. I don't know, maybe I got out too late, but then it got better, so just gonna get some lunch now and continue packing. So we've just packed the bike and all the boxes are ready to be sent tomorrow as well. And then on Thursday we're flying to Austria to do the Ironman. And yeah, that was the last couple of days here in Dublin. And I'll see you in Austria with all the updates on the Ironman and then back in Amsterdam.